Kyle, did you see what I posted on Twitter today? For our episode?
No.
I don't even know why I bothered asking. I knew you didn't see it. This guy has no fucking social media, dude. He has an Instagram. He's posted 2 pictures on it, and we'll probably have a third by the year's end if we're lucky, you know? But on Twitter today, Kyle, I came up with a fun little game. And I lied just now. I didn't even come up with it. It was actually suggested in the comments by a viewer by the name of the Worm Daddy. So, Worm Daddy, thank you. And by the way, any of you guys who have a great, brilliant idea pop into your head and you want to suggest it for the show,
let us
drop
know.
it in the comments. Yeah. Kyle, you read a lot of comments, bro.
I do. I like to read the comments.
I don't even have to tell this guy he reads the comments. So, like, the top comment on episode 2 was Kyle has an unbelievable autistic charm. And you saw that, didn't you?
I love that comment.
Yeah.
It's my favorite one.
He saw that and he loved that.
Yeah.
So I happen to see a comment from a gentleman by the name of the Worm Daddy. And he suggested that we ask viewers to send in pictures of their bedrooms and then try to guess their of choice based on their bedroom, which I adore this suggestion. I love this. This is probably my favorite suggestion we've gotten in the history of Crackheads. And we're only 5 episodes in, but like, man, we've gotten some suggestions and most of them suck dick, you know? And in the meantime, why don't we check out room number 1? Now, remember, our objective here is only to guess what kind of drug does this viewer do based on their bedroom and only their bedroom. Let's see. First up, we have Raccoon in a Hoodie with,
All right.
a room.
So I see a skateboard.
I see probably 20 stuffed animals.
A yin yang rug. I think I had the same one at my last
Do you know
apartment.
why I really chose this, Kyle? Do you see how narrow the distance from the mattress to the ceiling is? I legitimately am too fat to fit on that bed. And I think you're a pretty thin guy and you would even struggle to fit on that.
I would wake up and boop.
Buddy, you
Ceiling.
wake up, sit up, and crack your skull open. Who is this bed meant for, dude? There has to be some sort of indent in the middle. It's got to be like a dog bed where they got the raised edges, dude, and the lower part in the middle.
Yeah. Like a
Also, like 6 different stuffed animals.
drug of choice.
What do you think? What kind of are you doing if you pull up to this sesh?
I'm thinking some type of pill. I'm thinking
Dude! That's exactly what came to my mind.
yeah.
This
I'm
is a
seeing skateboard and that. Just in my experience, skateboarders like.
Based on this rumor,
I mean, I think this person smokes, but
I'm going to say it right now. Whoever lives in this room would buy 2 for $14 from me.
Yeah.
And I love that price. I love that price. And I say that as a gentleman who many people view me and say I would sell him 2 for $12. But I'd still flip them for $14. That's my $2 profit right here. This type of bedroom.
I agree
with you.
I get like 2 for $6, 2 for $8 when I was a bar tard.
Yeah, well, you were just cooler than me, I guess.
Or I was just getting some bonk shit. I don't know. Yeah.
I was a real bar-tard in my day, dude. So I remember before, when I really got into it, I would go with our friend Tom. My friend more. You never liked him.
Never liked him.
This guy named Tom, I called him Tim in my videos. He had a script, and I remember the day of the, I don't remember the exact day, but on the day that he would get it refilled, we would go to Walgreens together. I would drive him up there. It was like Christmas. It was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
This is the kind of room that I could picture myself coming back to post Walgreens script re-up and just like falling asleep playing Xbox 360 Cabela's hunting
Low key,
game.
if his dad was less successful, I could see this being his room.
Dude, I don't want to get too personal, but his dad's wife took everything. That's why he was in a townhouse.
They had a nice place, though. And then they moved
It
into
would have
an
been
even
nicer if
place.
she didn't take the loot, dude. It would have been nicer if she didn't take the loot. Trust me, I knew that guy. All right? Would have been nicer. I agree with you, though. This is our final answer, I think, right?
Yeah, that's my guess, yeah.
This is our final
Do
answer.
we have, does it, Do we have like an answer? Does it say the answer anywhere?
No.
Oh,
We're just
no.
winging it, bro. We're just sending it. You know. I
I'd love
feel
to
like if
know.
they said the answer, it would taint our.
I'd like to know
Cool.
after I guessed.
Here we go. Next up on the list,
I'm a
room number
win?
2.
This is a very big bedroom. I like.
You
the
call this
bedroom.
nice,
Well, no, hold on.
Kyle?
If it was empty and you got to start
Kyle,
over,
I promise it smells like pee in here.
yeah, but it's a very big room. Look at how high the
Look at the
ceiling
Playboy
is.
Cardi album cover flag.
Yep. So I don't,
But
I wouldn't necessarily.
Can
do
I
the
actually
same
throw you a
things.
curveball?
Uh-huh.
This guy has the Cardi album flag followed by a bunch of cotton clouds dangling from his ceiling.
And is that a fireplace
Oh my God, is that?
in their room?
I just saw the banana neon sign. And I was going to say, I don't know what this guy does, but I feel like he's probably bisexual. But like,
Well, all right. So I'm seeing.
what the fuck is that? Is that a fireplace? No, hold on. No, open the fucking. No, it's a picture. It's a picture. It's a picture, right? Am I
Maybe it's just
retarded?
a little stash spot. Actually, it looks like maybe
There's
like
something.
shelves. Yeah.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on right there, but you can see the
Right,
trim of the
right.
wall goes around it though.
So
Like,
not a
what?
fireplace. Okay.
But then look at the stinky. Imagine what those clouds smell like, bro.
Kush.
No, really, no, not a lot more than that, bro. I think you're tripping. What do those smell like? Let's look at the floor here.
Jordan 11s.
One chip
Chips
laid
on
out
the
dead
floor.
outside of the. My mouse just died. My mouse is dead. Wait, how do we charge this? I can't even click anything. Is it?
Intoxication.
All right.
Intermission.
Time out. Wait, bring the clicker thing in.
Intoxication. Intermission. Attack.
All right, room number 3. Wait, we never picked room number 2. We literally just got up, I'm pretty sure, did we?
Yeah. True.
I don't even think we ever picked it
so
on this.
I'm torn between 3 things.
I'm drunker than I was before, so my answer might be
Really
different.
torn between 2 things. I am torn between just like straight up just painkillers and
Really?
Yeah. 3 things: painkillers, Zen, and
I'm actually, I think in disagreement all 3.
okay.
I'm getting like a vibe out of this room, like
Really?
an upper vibe, dude. This guy can't even, every day is different, all right? We got the clouds over the bed. We got the Playboy Cardi, whole lot of red flag. We got the junk all on the floor. I feel like even the clothes are very different from one another.
I think a stimulant user's room would be a little cleaner, no?
I disagree, bro. I don't know. I mean, a lot of these stimulant users, I mean, they go outside and get active. This might just be a stimulant user who doesn't do it in the crib,
Could be.
you know?
Yeah.
I could see Bartard here as well, though.
Yeah.
But Bartards, I think, one of the signature things that a Bartard would want is you want some entertainment in your room. And this guy clearly is not spending much time in here. Like
No.
they're coming home and like
No.
going to sleep here, and then it's day 2. You know,
Is that a second bag of chips on the floor there next to the drawer?
I can zoom in and tell you shortly. Where?
Yellow next to the drawer on the right?
Where? Here?
Yeah.
Oh, hell, it Lay's regular chips.
Brother,
Oh
just-
my God, Jordan 11s. Kyle,
I know.
I sold
yeah.
that pair of shoes to Bobby for money.
Yeah. That's what
We were just talking about Bob.
Yep.
You remember when I had that exact pair?
Literally the Jordan 11s are
Bro,
what
I
made me
sold
think
that
Xanax.
exact pair to him for money, and I remember I drove him to the shoe repair store at the fucking mall, dude, to get those exact shoes fixed because he got a scuff on them in the mud and we were out getting lit one night, dude.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I think it was Fox Valley Mall, dude.
In my mind, like to have just bags of chips on the floor.
I just got beer all over my shirt.
You gotta not give a fuck about anything. That's how you get bugs and rodents. So
Who do you guys toss me a paper
I
towel?
would say I have a couple napkins.
Are you not going to use them?
I only need one.
Why do you have Domino's napkins on the table? When
Domino's
is the last
fixed it
time you
up.
got Domino's?
A long time ago, but they give me so many napkins.
Thanks, man. No, I really appreciate it.
But yeah,
I'm
that's
Matt.
why
Where are you?
I'm still going with painkillers, and then would be in that order would be my guesses.
Mm.
Because the open bags of chips on the floor say I don't give a fuck about anything.
Okay.
Cause you can have a messy room, sure, but food on the floor, bro.
Yeah, there is a chip
You don't
on the
care
side.
anymore. You give up. Like,
More I analyze it, I might agree with you more because I mean, right here. Well, actually,
empty water bottle or Gatorade
there's
bottle.
clearly a chip on the side of that bag.
Right. So
If
I don't
was
even
off
think
I would have ate that. I would have ate that off
or
the
he
floor.
just didn't notice it yet.
Dude, you're kind of a smart guy, Kyle. Smart guy, dude. I can't deny. All right. Agree to disagree, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're on room number 4 now. Let's see. Next up. Probably easy to guess. Says Fillard. Let's just open this in a new tab so we can zoom in really quick. Kyle, before we even say anything further, can I tell you the scenario I imagine for this bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out, okay? Their mom or dad, whoever this is, kicked them out of the house, said, you're misbehaving, you're taking too much and I need to get out of my home. They left the home and they couch surfed for 3 weeks before hitting mom up and saying, I swear I'll get sober, let me back in. And then mom proceeded to say, okay, but you have to live in the laundry room in the basement. And whoever is living in this laundry room in the basement said, deal, I'm going to make it work, buddy, because we got the goddamn flannel blanket over the basement window.
Yep.
Bare concrete wall. Okay. Honestly, kind of comfy looking bed.
And it's clean.
But
There's nothing on the floor.
only one pillow. You got no hose.
That's fine. I got one pillow.
You got... I hate to break it to you, Kyle.
I technically have 2, but only one's up there. I use the other one. I put
Kyle,
it
you got no
between my
hose
knees,
too. No disrespect.
because my knees are bony and they bruise if I don't put a pillow.
If you got any hose coming through to the crib, you need a second pillow on the bed at all times. That's important, Kyle. So this person might be struggling to get laid. I will say, if you are able to take a woman to the derelict basement with a flannel over the window and she still lets you hit, that's a keeper.
Yeah, she
So
probably
this is
doesn't need
actually a
pillow
great
at that
litmus
point.
test kind of bedroom. But back on topic in terms of drugs, I mean, look at the art. I feel like the only indicator we have here is the art, right? Some sort of clown.
And also above the bed, there's some more.
Yeah, what is that?
Very scribbly.
Some hieroglyphics, some schizoglyphics, as I like to call it.
It looks like graffiti with a Sharpie, you know?
I actually think this might be a basement.
I'm
Amazement.
thinking stimulants, yes. I'm
think-
actually
or like
leaning
what
towards
stimulant?
just...
Really?
Could be,
Really?
but I'm thinking just... Yeah.
You think someone in this environment can afford a bag every day?
No, I don't know, but yeah.
It is clean, bro. I mean,
right,
look.
but I mean,
yeah, it's a
stimulants-
basement. But like, look at the floor.
Yeah, any
Clean, dude.
stimulant could do that, though. It could just be ass or something, you know.
Oh, what's on the nightstand here? Bunch of hoopla, huh?
I see
Is that
station
what is that?
controller.
I can't take
some
it anymore.
disinfectant wipes.
Is that disinfectant? No, that's great. I mean, it is very clean. I believe it. We may maybe even have a sunlight right here. You see the light coming in?
Yeah.
All right. You say stimulants. I say. You say. Ass. What's your final choice?
I'm leaning towards just, but yeah, maybe.
Dude,
yeah.
No, I'm not gonna listen. Pick what you want to pick, but I personally disagree. If someone can afford a bag of every day and goes to sleep on this concrete,
I don't know.
you got
Like
your
working
priorities fucked
retail and stuff, I've met a lot of poor people that do, you know, like it helps keep them
Yes,
poor, but they
yes.
still do it, you know.
I mean, also try to identify a surface to do from. This looks
Mm-hmm.
dusty and crusty. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where I'm
maybe
at.
he just puts, you know, he probably does it off like a mirror or something there, but
Maybe the super note right here. I don't know, man. It actually impressively clean. But yeah, I'm going. We're on the same page, upper wise.
yeah.
We're on the same page, upper wise. I like that. All right, let's go next. Room number 5, ladies and gents. These get more fucked the further we go, by the way. This is actually a slightly more tame one at first glance, but Kyle, let me explain to you why this is not very tame. Can we take a close look here?
Sheet over the window.
Do you remember my Springfield house?
Yeah. Yeah, this does kind of have those vibes a little bit.
Do you
yeah.
remember my bedroom having the sheet over the window that was pretty much exactly
I do that all
like
the time. Like, I mean...
Now let me keep going lower. You see Buddha right here next to the Burger King fries?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Stella Artois.
We have a Stella on the TV stand blocking part of the line of sight to the TV, which personally that would piss me off deeply.
Yes.
We're going to scroll down one scroll. Half drank 2-liter Coke, 91% isopropyl alcohol directly beside
How do
it.
you know it's 91?
The red label.
Okay. Good for this guy.
The red label.
All right.
Listen, buddy, I use isopropyl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red label, 91%. It's not 99, bro. It's a different label. 91% isopropyl. I'm even going to go as far as to say that's the Equate brand, which is Walmart. That's the Walmart isopropyl store brand. Okay.
Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that.
91% is 91%, pal. All right.
It'll
so I
do
got no
the
problem with
job. 99 makes it easier.
that. It looks like we have, what is that, a cigarette on where I would lay my head if I had to lay on this bed? And then AirPods right here next to it and another cigarette. So in case you're too fucked up to identify the first cigarette next to your head as you lay down, you can grab it when you go for your AirPods as well. Why would you need AirPods in your bedroom, someone might wonder? Because your plug is sleeping on the couch right here. How do I know your plug is sleeping on the couch? Because they've been ashing on the floor for a year.
Yes.
Okay? Look at this goddamn section of the floor, Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Granted, they at least put the sheets on the bed.
Is that a box of cookies on the floor? What's with people
Where?
with food on the floor? Right
This,
where them
this
out?
green
Yeah.
and blue?
Yeah.
Is that cookies? I can't even zoom in any further than that.
Cannot be putting food on the floor, you guys.
Can I show you something worse,
That's how
Kyle?
you get insects.
They put the
rodents.
American
You don't want
Spirit
these
Blues
things.
on the floor
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then peed on the goddamn mattress.
American. Okay,
Look!
this is painkillers. This is painkillers.
They pee there.
Painkillers, 100%.
They
American
pee on
Spirit Blue
that.
smokers love painkillers.
Really?
Yep.
Do you have a specific painkiller? Like what kind of opiate are you?
I think they'll take any, but I would lean towards for this guy.
Yo, imagine
Yeah.
you're off 3 10-milligram
My-
laid out in the bed, chain smoking.
My
American
old
Spirit.
boss was he was a big American Spirit guy, but also loved his painkillers.
Do you think he lived like this?
No, he was very OCD clean freak. Yeah, so no.
So he swapped out the mattress after he peed on it one too many times, unlike this guy,
Yes,
is what I'm gathering.
yes.
And
Yeah,
also,
this
I like
looks
you can
even
see there's like
hazardous to your health almost.
you see in the bottom corner here, there's like a welcome mat at the foot of his bed.
This might be a studio apartment because he's got like a couch, coffee table, and
I actually think this is a basement he's in
could be.
because look how small that window is.
But wouldn't the window be a little higher up? You think?
I don't think so.
No,
I think the narrow window tells me it's one of those like
could be
half
yeah.
under basement. Have you ever seen those houses in the Midwest where like the basement's only half submerged
Yeah,
and then the other half they got that little window and all the shit's high up on that?
yeah.
I think this is one of those split level houses. Like you walk in and your entryway, you're immediately greeted by a staircase up or a staircase down. And you got to choose which one you want to go. That's how I envision the rest of this house. A choice though?
I'm sticking
I'm
with
picking. What are you picking?
painkillers.
Pretty fucking close, bro.
Whatever they can get, pretty much.
I just feel like I'd have to be off this to not get irritated by the Stella blocking a quarter of my television view. You know? Like, that would
it doesn't
bother me
look
so
to me
bad.
like they sit on that couch ever. Like there's too much crap on the couch. Like it doesn't indicate that they sit there.
Yeah, but then
there is
where
a-
else do they
there is a
sit?
cup
Like, look at
there
all
and the
this hoopla.
cigarettes there. So I don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I think they just don't mind sitting on top of shit. Like the plug probably comes over and sits on top of whatever this is, dude. He's got a butt
Sits
plug
on his
attached to his
pillow,
Puffco
yeah.
or something, dude. I don't know. And he just shoves it up his ass every sesh. But like, yeah, I'm team on this. Painkillers is honestly, I don't disagree though.
I don't disagree with. So yeah.
All I'm gonna say is I don't want to be in that basement. What about you?
No. It actually looks hazardous. It looks like mold a lot.
Let's go to room number 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Take me there.
Anywhere can be better but here.
This is nice.
You know
I'd
why
say
I
here for
included
sure.
this? The scale of couch compared to the TV pissed me off. The TV actually made me fucking angry when I saw
Why
this.
is that door so
The
short?
TV is mounted at ball sack height.
How do you get in here? You got to crawl in here?
That's a dog door or something. But like, yeah, dude, the TV is mounted at the height of my balls, brother. Look at where the bottom, it's barely above the ground. These guys sit down. They can't even sit upright, bro. Imagine having to sit down in front of your TV and you're like, dude,
I think this is actually a pretty nice room. Just, I mean, yeah, I would probably mount the ceiling or mount the TV quite a bit higher as well. But otherwise, I mean, this is a pretty nice room. I'd sesh here. It's just that getting in and out of this, I'd feel like I was in like Alice in Wonderland. What the fuck are those doors?
Listen, when I was a kid, I always thought that these like attic type rooms with the slanted roofs were like super cool.
Yeah.
Like I saw them in like
Yep.
movies and stuff, and I'd be
Right.
like, bro, this is the coolest.
Or like
thing.
Drake and Josh.
I just had a
attic
normal
room,
little
yeah.
rectangle ass room, and I was
Yeah.
like, bro, I want one of these, you
Yeah.
know? And then now looking into this,
It's just inconvenient. How do
TV
you
is
get in?
mounted at the height of my kneecaps, okay?
Door
Couch
goes
is
up to
higher
my
than my
knees,
television. And on top of that, I have put my computer directly in front of the window so the sunlight can just fucking blind me every time I play a video game and be brighter than my monitor.
Cute dog though, freshly vacuumed carpet. It looks like. So that's
You
cool.
can't even in this room.
It's nice. You wouldn't need
I
to.
could tie the noose and
And
it's
also,
too short.
big shout out to the Mac Miller poster on the wall. I love Mac Miller. The Kids album there. Right.
This guy has a full send
whatever.
poster mounted higher than his television.
Yeah.
I agree. I would here, but the problem is the
can't
ceiling
show
fan is
that.
mounted too low and I can't. So like, what else am I gonna do, dude?
No.
What else am I gonna do? He's got, what is that, a Red Wings glove mounted over his computer? Yeah, fuck, dude.
I'd sesh here for sure. I think it looks decent.
This guy smokes fake carts.
Oh yeah, what is his choice?
What do you
What
think?
is his
Mine
drug
is fake
choice?
carts, bro. He buys Muhammeds every week. That's my pick. What
I
do you
do
say?
think it's going to be something on the tamer side. Like probably like
You can also
carts.
tell that like mom made him vacuum recently.
yeah, I was
Ma came,
like
you could even see the lines of the wheels.
right.
Look, bro,
I was going to
right
say
there.
like this looks like stimulant clean, but it also probably like he said isn't stimulant
Listen, his
induced.
mom
It's
came up
probably
here,
mom. Yeah.
the carpet was all dirty. She said Braden, and Braden is spelled with 2 Y's.
Right. I don't think this is the master
Braydyn.
bedroom of the house. I think it's a cool room, but I think, parents just stuck him up here. So
I mean, when your
yeah, I
son
think,
keeps eating and watching Nelk in the living room, where do you put him, dude? You put him in the attic and make him mount his TV at cockeye.
I think I'm
Like,
gonna
that's where you
lean
put it.
with just carts
Yeah, I agree. What kind of cart, though?
or White Claws.
I actually know White Claw might be the better answer, dude. He drinks Mike's Hards and White Claws for sure. And he has 6 homies deep on this couch, and you can figure out how they sit.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
Did you say what kind of carts? What was the question?
Well, you don't have to answer that because actually the White Claw makes me. I agree with the White Claw more.
all right, bet.
Let's go to room number 7. Why don't we? Are you ready for this to get more fucked up, Kyle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you real poverty.
Oh. I'll
This
tell
guy-
you right now what I think this one is.
Have you ever seen like one of those Buddhist shrines where like they light all the candles around their Lord? This is like this guy has the Mountain Dew equivalent of that.
This one's
Oh, you think?
yeah.
I mean, look at the mattress, bro. He shits on this nightly. And just-
Can you zoom in on the bed? What are those products on the bed?
Hold on. Let me. Here we are. I'm zoomed in on the bed about as much as I can go. It looks like he rolls around in the mud outside and then just comes and soaks it off in the mattress. But only outside. You can clearly tell, like, he only sleeps there. And then
It looks like there's at least 3 aerosol containers right there.
I think those are tall boys.
You could be right, but what is the yellow one and the one above the tall? I mean, they could.
You're right.
Also
I don't know what those are, but
just
I can
different
see
flavors
these
or
two
brands,
here are clearly
but-
tall boys. You can see the opening.
Yes.
So this is a drunk fuck. What's the other? There's a lint roller, another tall boy in his nightstand. Look at his nightstand, bro. I didn't even notice.
And the windowsill. I mean, it could just be
Dude,
alcohol.
the drawer on his
Could just be
nightstand.
alcohol.
But look at this. The drawer on his nightstand is stuck open because there's so many cans of fucking liquor in it. He can't even close it.
I'm going to stick with it. I wouldn't be shocked if this was just an alcoholic.
This is actually like a sad room.
I could be.
Like, this is the kind of room, like, if I was a parent and I opened my son's door and I opened the door to this room, I'm going to probably tase you and drag you to rehab against your will.
Yeah.
You know?
If I open my son's room and it looks like this, it's
After I beat
rehab or yeah.
Would you hit your son if he walked into this? I would hit my son.
I think this son's already been hit.
Really?
This son didn't have a wonderful upbringing, I don't think.
Oh, okay. So that's why he's drinking and huffing.
Perhaps, who knows?
Galaxy gas.
Something went wrong.
I want to say this looks like a loaf of bread. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I can't tell what.
But like that yellow one looks like I saw something. But that
what is the black bottle? It looks like some sort of supplement, but
I couldn't
what?
tell you,
like, is it
dude.
like creatine? Like
I couldn't tell you. I don't
looks
think
like
he's
a
drinking
container of
creatine, in here,
but
dude.
exactly. Like I don't think this guy's hitting the gym either.
Hey, at least he's got the beautiful background right here. Look at this.
He
He's
has a
also
nice
got a little
TV,
shit
yeah.
smeared on the wall by the window. Which, like, hey, you can't make it to the bathroom. What else are you gonna do, dude? Smear it on the wall.
My guess is, and then second guess alcohol. I mean, which isn't really a guess. I mean, it's in the picture.
I'm full alcohol on this one. This is like deep stage alcoholism, dude. I mean, I don't know if you remember this guy, but my friend Jason from back in the day, he is like an actual late stage alcoholic who is bedridden. And this is like what his life looks like now.
I still feel bad. The last time I saw him, I didn't even recognize him because I didn't have my glasses on, and he had like a hood on. So I like introduced myself to him after knowing him for several years.
I do that all the time. I'm really bad with names. And when I go to like, I don't go to them anymore, but when I used to go to like those events, I would always introduce myself to people and be like, oh, we met. I don't know if you remember.
I mean,
am I like, no, I
Jason,
don't.
I've known, a long time. And
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Literally introduced myself to him and he's like, bro. And I was like, fuck me. My bad, dude. My bad.
That shit always feels so horrible
It's
when
so
you
awkward,
when you
yeah.
introduce yourself to someone you've met like multiple times. It's like,
You're like, I'm
That
Kyle. They're like,
sucks.
yeah, dude. I know.
Next up on the bedroom list, dude, we have another basement room. This one is clearly a basement room, though.
Yeah.
Look at it. I have that same tray table at home, by the way.
They're so convenient. They're so nice to have.
You know what I like to highlight in this room, though, Kyle? This guy is sleeping under directly, head placed straight under
Insulation.
wide open insulation every night. That's at least 12 types of cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, you should put a sheet up or something.
There's actually,
Like, just nail gun that. or
look at
staple
all the
gun,
panels in
whatever.
this. Look, there's more open insulation over here. I hope to God you're renting this house because I would sue my landlord for an arm and a leg.
You actually should put something up that's like terrible for your lungs. I think you're
even more than
fiberglass.
that, it's like
No good.
he has this giant TV, this big bed, but like if you have homies over, where are you chilling here? The cuck chair?
You're not bringing homies here. They only got one controller too.
He has this end blocked off. He has a path here, but the tray table serves as like a barricade.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, don't go any further than this,
Right.
dude. Like, this is where I keep my like don't pass that threshold, buddy.
Yeah, drink of choice here. Huh.
Kyle. What's the deal, dude? What's the deal, dude? Oh. What would you say it is? Your drug of choice here. If you had to guess what this guy does.
What's your guess? I'm kind of struggling a bit on this
first
one.
and foremost, that blue controller is an Xbox controller, so he has to be retarded. I would say...
But it's an Xbox 360 one, right?
No, that's Xbox One.
Is it?
Okay. That's Xbox One, which means he's more retarded. Okay, 360 is valid
that a 360 controller?
Where? This?
Yes.
Actually can't tell.
Because the Xbox One controllers are compatible with the 360, right?
I would bet my life that this is a one controller.
Right, but
I can tell.
You can use that with the old 360 though, right? So maybe he just needed a new controller.
No, I think it's vice versa. I think you can
Okay.
use the 360 controllers with the one, but the one controllers you can't use with. I might be wrong.
That's good news. I have somewhere at one of my parents' houses. I have a modded.
Dude, you play 2 video
controller.
games.
Yeah, Call of Duty. I had a modded controller.
Yeah, but you barely play COD anymore.
I never play COD anymore, but when I was 13, I was eating it up. Yep.
So you recognize that from a mile away.
A 360 controller? Absolutely. Yeah.
So let's say this guy has one 360 controller, one Xbox One controller. So imagine a hypothetical. Let's play this out. This guy invites you to his basement. He's like, yo, bro, hop on Xbox with me, but I only have one controller that's current gen. And you get the last gen controller, and also don't walk past the tray table because, like, my dog shits there.
I'm not hanging out here. Like,
you would say no?
I don't even know that I would want to smoke here.
And then what do you think he offers you when you enter the basement?
Honestly, the only thing I think I'd be willing to do here, like I might do like a line and get out, you know? Like I'm not snorting
nothing.
I'm not hanging
in
out here, you know?
That's probably at least 25% insulation in that line, bro. I'm snorting none of that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. So what do you think it is? Like, what's your...
I think this one's going to be tame, too. I think this one's going to be weeder carts. Probably carts, but...
I disagree. This guy's parents don't love him anymore. This guy... Listen, Peepaw did well for himself, bought a nice house, so nice that it has ceiling lights in the basement, and that dynasty has been ruined by their Bartard son.
I think my second guess would be... But I think it's going to be tame. Yeah.
I'm still team...
Also thinking this is a younger guy, too.
I'm
not, like I'm getting, definitely younger, live with parents. I don't think he's going crazy.
I'm getting Bartard. If I was on a stimulant, I would be repairing the roof panels and researching the impact of inhaling insulation every night.
And also, like, I mean, I was going pretty hard in high school, and I think if you looked at my room, it probably looked similar to this, like his stuff wise.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Your crib when I used to pull up was pretty fucked. Listen, dude. You guys cleaned once every 5 years.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was this bad. But also, I remember right before you moved out of your crib, you and your dad used to live in that townhouse.
Right.
And I remember the last like year or two you lived there, you guys really cleaned it up.
Did we?
Yes, I remember that super well because I used to go to your crib and I couldn't even walk like fully with 2 legs because it was like
we did have
cluttered, dude.
There was a period where my dad was like he had to do some like big project at work for a couple months, so they were giving him like benefits to like, you know, make his life a little easier outside of work since they were overworking him at work. So they gave us like a cleaning dude. So 2 dudes came over and like cleaned our house for
little cleaning guy,
period,
little pull up and clean up.
Yeah,
they
that
just
was
paid
nice.
for that fully.
Yep.
That's heat, dude.
Yeah, they also gave us like $500 in DoorDash credits. We went through that so fast.
500 in DoorDash is fire.
Yeah.
I would blow that in out here a few days.
It took us like a few days. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck were you ordering?
We had like a whole family of like my dad, my 2 sisters, and me. So like, I mean, it's like 4 or 5 people. And yeah, I mean,
I would have been off the pizzas, bro.
DoorDashing for 5 people is probably $100 each time at least.
Easily.
At least.
Yeah.
And like, my dad's not a big DoorDash guy. He doesn't know like, okay, like what are normal things to DoorDash. He was just getting like Boston Market and shit, you know, like not cheap DoorDash things. So
And what is Boston Market for those? I've barely even eaten that shit. Like, what is it?
It's actually closing. It is. I think it's probably pretty much gone now. But it was basically, it was a restaurant. I think they really just specialized in what, like rotisserie chicken. Like they did turkey and ham, but it was all just like rotisserie.
I feel like white
cooked.
people food is just the best way to explain Boston Market.
Very under seasoned meats.
Super cracker food.
We would go there
dude.
for Thanksgiving a lot. Yeah, we just go there for Thanksgiving a lot when I was a kid. So,
Are you ready for the last room?
yes.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know. He's ready, dude.
Hey.
Last up on the list, I picked this for a few reasons, but first and foremost, because Granny Slayer 58, the individual who posted this room, seems to either A, be 12 years old, or B, have an autistic hyperfixation with action figures. Because look.
Action figures?
Look.
Oh, wow.
The god, this motherfucker doesn't even have a nightstand. The nightstand is 50 action figures surrounded by a gallon jug of great value water. And then we scroll up and take a look at the only other real piece of furniture in the room, and it is covered in action figures. And then the fake Murakami rug.
I like the Murakami rug. I go.
That is not a real Murakami rug. But I will say I wish it was, because I actually like it quite a lot.
Yeah.
I like that quite a lot.
Right.
But this room, this needs more spice or something. And also, all your furniture is on the ground. You don't even have a bed frame. So why are your walls brown? Do you see how the walls are like there's dirt, like there's grime high up on the wall?
I probably smoke cigarettes in there then.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, if he's got
I feel like it would be more yellow though, no?
Hard to say. I mean,
amazing ventilation though. Look, bro, we have 3 vents in 5 feet of each other. Look at this.
I would just say, yeah, probably smoke cigarettes inside.
Imagine how good it would feel to be super drunk and lay down on this floor and then turn the AC up. You would just get triple blasted.
Can you zoom in on that red box next to the dresser or no? Can't zoom in anymore?
I'll try my fucking damnedest, dude.
To the right.
That?
Yeah.
What's up with that? What do you think? There's a book on top of it.
After
that floor
zooming
is
in,
dirty.
it looks like one of those cookie boxes that everybody uses for like sewing parts. But at first I thought it was like rolled, like for rolling your own cigarettes.
There's like a 1/10 of a granola bar in front of grandma's dresser right here. And someone tried a battering ram
Everybody
the dresser.
with food on the floor, man. I don't get it. Gotta stop.
I prefer the food in my mouth. I don't know, man. I wouldn't really enjoy it on the floor. Drug of choice here, though? What do you think?
Oof. That's hard to say.
Just based off
there's
this
not
room.
a lot of
This is a barren, sad room.
right, not a lot of stuff to give us any hints here.
I think
you could be onto something actually, yeah. This could absolutely be
I think it's the only way to make this room tolerable. Like, imagine tripping balls and your nightstand is just a bucket with 1,000 action figures in it. And you just drop it, and then the action figures start talking to you.
And things like a bed frame don't really matter on LA.
You're allowed to pee on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. And I mean, that would also explain the cigarettes indoors.
I don't know. Do we see?
Because I think even modern day, like people that smoke cigarettes now, they don't do it indoors.
I don't see any ashtray though.
No, but
There's
if
a
he only
bottle of
does it when
something
he's
right there.
tripping or something.
I don't know. This room is just
Or
weird. This is the weirdest one yet.
Maybe he just mixes tobacco in with his. That could be too.
That'll do it, huh?
Maybe.
I like the bed sheet pattern here, though.
It is it's a nice bed sheets.
It's a nice pattern. Yeah, I would say this is probably to me. What do you think?
I'm gonna agree with that. There's some sort of. I think you're spot on. Yeah.
I like that. Damn, I think this is the first one we've been in agreement on.
Fully, yeah, probably. Yeah.
This is probably the first option where we're on the same page. Unless I'm drunk and forgot. I don't know.
I think there were a couple where we like mostly agreed, but had like a small difference.